You can wear whatever you want whenever you want. I do agree with that, but are you wearing everything that's in your collection is the biggest thing. And we're going to break that down. So let's get into it. Hello, darling, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having an amazing day, night, or whatever time of the day it is for you. Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to sit down and have a little bit of a person-to-person conversation with you in regards to building a timeless perfume collection. Now, we are in a fragrance recession, and what I mean by recession is all of the wasteful spending, all of the blind buys, all of the perfume hauls. But one thing that I want to present and leave you with all of that is building a timeless collection. I have 4 elements for you about building the perfect timeless collection. And the first element is finding your personal style. And what I mean by finding your personal style is, what genre of fragrance do you really like? Do you like soft, musky fragrances? Do you like fruity fragrances? Do you like heavy, woody fragrances? You have to find your personal style because your timeless collection will be built around what you really, really love. And I would also like to refer to finding your personal style is in how you dress. Fragrances do match up with the way that you dress. What is your style? Are you casual, more laid back, or do you like to dress formal? Are you a jeans and t-shirt type of gal? Whatever the case may be, your collection should reflect your style, not with just a whole bunch of fragrances that you're literally going to spray 1 or 2 times. That all fits into building your timeless collection. I worked in a factory for 16 years, so a lot of the fragrances that I had in my collection before this YouTube thing was things that I would like to wear to work, things that I could wear every day. But then once the door opened and I became aware of all these different niche brands and all these indie houses and all these different designers that I did not know existed at the time, honey, my collection just became chaotic. It just got out of order. So I had to bring the order and balance back into the collection. And this is where I am curating a timeless collection, and I want you to do the same. So this basically comes down to what's befitting to your lifestyle. Pick 10 fragrances in your collection and ask yourself 2 questions. First question would be, do I like or love this fragrance? The second question would be, how often would I wear it? You can have all of these fragrances and you're not even really spraying them. You may love them, but are you spraying them? That's the main thing, especially when you build a collection that has hundreds of perfumes, or I would even say 50, because 50 is still a lot, or even down to a collection of 30. How often are you spraying those 30 bottles is the question. So ask yourself those 2 questions, comment down below and let me know which one of those perfumes that you're not spraying that you actually love. I'm very interested to know that. So moving on to the second element is quality over quantity. Quality can be a very subjective term. So when I'm referring to quality, I mean not price-wise, but more wear-wise. Now, I have these 2 fragrances that I would consider being quality in my collection. Now, they're on 2 different levels in regards to price. This first one that I have is Gold Coast from the House of By Number 9, and I also have Chloe Eau de Parfum. So having both of these fragrances, Chloe does run you around $50 to $75, and this By Number 9 Gold Coast is roughly between $350 and $400. Both of these perfumes does check off the box of quality. Quality as far as purpose, not as far as price, because if you compare, of course, you would say By Number 9 is of better quality, right? Because it is a $350 to $400 bottle of perfume. But then you have this Chloe, which is less than $100. Now, how I determine quality over quantity is based upon how I wear the fragrance. Now, this Gold Coast by Number 9 is a beautiful light floral scent, fruity, has the fruit notes at the top, and also you have this Chloe, which is also a delicate, clean floral scent. These 2 are kind of similar to each other. They have the same vibe, but the quality is the determining factor. And how I reference quality between these 2 perfumes is which one I wear the most. Which one am I going to reach for the most? It's going to be which one of these I actually reach for the most, which one I spray the most, Both of them are really, really nice fragrances, but I'll tell you the difference. This Bond Number 9 Gold Coast, this is the beautiful, casual, fruity, light floral scent. The fruitiness in this perfume, to me, I do prefer it in warmer weather. Now, when it comes down to this Chloe is an everyday fragrance. Chloe is just a clean, sensual, light floral scent. Very, very clean, very, very soapy smelling, very pretty. I can wear it any time of the year. I can wear it with anything that I have in my closet, and that is how I label the quality of a perfume. So between these two fragrances, can you guess which one will be the quality over the quantity? Which of these two will have the best quality according to my standards? Comment down below and let me know. And while you are commenting down below, be sure to click that like button. That really helps me out. That really helps out my channel. Thank you if you clicked it. If you have not clicked it thus far, I don't know what you're waiting for, honey, but go ahead and click that like button. So now let's get right back onto these two perfumes. So the one that wins with quality over quantity would definitely have to be my Chloe. That means that this Bond Number 9 Gold Coast beautiful fragrance, it will be a redundancy because these two have a lot of similar characteristics. So I'm definitely going to be parting ways with this Bond Number 9 Gold Coast. Yes, I can't believe that I'm getting rid of the Gold Coast, but I don't spray it. I only literally sprayed this perfume twice this past summer. That is how I am building a timeless collection within a collection. Everything that is outside of that collection, honey, has to go. And she is definitely going to be on the chopping block. Still a beautiful fragrance. Maybe one of you are in the market and looking for the quality that you require or desire for your collection, and you want Bond Number 9's Gold Coast. Definitely check the description box because I will be listing this fragrance. So that sums up my quality over quantity. And now we're going to move on to the next element. And the third element that I want to go over with you guys is maintaining a curated collection. So maintaining your timeless collection. Maintaining is actually keeping it within your reach, not straying away and going and blind buying a whole bunch of things and going and just collecting perfumes because you caught it on sale and things of that nature. We are so done with that. That is not how you want to be successful in building your timeless collection. I'm going to use an example of what I mean by maintaining a collection. It's almost like growing a floral garden. You prepare the soil, you plant the seeds of the flowers that you want to bloom, you water them, you nurture them, you pull weeds out of your garden, right? Your collection is your garden. Now let's use that same example with your collection. Your perfume collection is your garden. You planted your seeds, which is you put the perfumes that you really, really love into your collection. Just how you would love the blooms that come off the flowers, you love the blooms in your fragrances. What happens when you start seeing weeds pop up? You pluck the weeds out. So in that same regard, you're adding perfumes to your collection that you didn't plant, that you didn't plan. A weed may have grown accidentally, honey, but you got to pluck that weed and you got to get it out. So I would consider this Bond Number 9 as a weed. It's a pretty fragrance, but it was an impulsive buy. I only tested the sample and I was so intrigued on the Bond Number 9 fragrances that I actually liked it. But then what happened? I can only wear it one time of the year, and that's not something that I would want to keep in my collection. I'm building a small timeless collection, so this does not fit into my garden anymore. So definitely going to pluck this weed and carry on. So that is how I maintained my collection, not adding things on impulse, not just putting anything into the garden, not buying two of the same type of genre of perfumes. We don't need to do that anymore. That is not how you build a timeless collection. You can't have a lot of redundancy. So that is exactly what I'm referring to in maintaining the collection. Now, there is a whole collection out there, a whole garden of fragrances that I'm going to go over with you guys. So definitely be looking out for all the awesome content that I have planned. And if you have not watched this video right here, be sure to click and watch it. And I will see you in the next video.